So, if you're looking for an amazing Android tablet, you've probably noticed that Samsung Galaxy tablets are at the top of the game. It's been nearly a year since the Galaxy Tab S9 made its debut, and the buzz is that the brand new Galaxy Tab S10 series is on its way, possibly dropping as soon as next week on September 26, 2024. How exciting is that? There's been a ton of chatter and leaks about the Tab S10 already, but the latest scoop is particularly intriguing. The new keyboard cover will feature a dedicated AI button. That's right, we've even got our first real glimpse of what this button will look like, thanks to some leaked renders. These images showcase the Galaxy Tab S10 Ultra alongside two cool keyboard options: the book cover keyboard and the slim book cover keyboard. Both keyboards sport a fresh, redesigned layout, but keep in mind that the slim version skips the touchpad. Now let's dive into that AI button. In redesigning the keyboard accessories for the Galaxy Tab S10 series, Samsung decided to switch things up a bit. They removed the Lang key that used to sit right next to the spacebar and replaced it with this shiny new Galaxy I button. The Alt key got a little rearrangement too. It now sits snugly next to the spacebar, while the AI button is placed closer to the arrow keys. Other than that, everything looks pretty standard. Good news for those who love the classic setup. You'll still find the handy Dex key in the upper right corner, which is awesome for multitasking. So, what's the deal with the new AI button? Well, Samsung hasn't revealed all the details yet, but it seems like this button could let you access different Galaxy I tools with just a press. This could be especially useful when you're in Dex mode, making your tablet experience even smoother. We can't wait to see how it works. Now, while we're buzzing about the Tab S10, there's also some news about the Galaxy S24 Fan Edition that has people talking. Samsung might have indirectly hinted at its launch date too. They're planning to unveil a bunch of new devices this month, which includes that Fan Edition smartphone and, of course, the new tablets. A recent video from Samsung Vietnam teased a Galaxy Unpacked event happening on September 20. It showed off a sleek phone with a metal frame, rounded corners, and 3 rear-facing cameras. Sounds fancy, right? It looks like it could be the Galaxy S24 Fan Edition. They're also kicking off pre-registrations today, and if you pre-order the device, you might snag some cool perks like discounts that can go up to about $81. Pretty sweet deal if you ask me. It seems likely that Samsung will unveil both the Galaxy Tab S10 Plus and the Galaxy Tab S10 Ultra alongside the Galaxy S24 Fan Edition, and they might start selling all 3 devices at 10 p.m. on September 26 in Vietnam. For those in India, Samsung has already begun taking blind pre-registrations for the Tab S10 Plus and Tab S10 Ultra. So keep your eyes peeled because pre-registrations might start rolling out in more countries soon. If all goes according to plan, folks who pre-order could receive their devices right around the launch date. As the name suggests, the Galaxy Tab S10 Ultra really takes things up a notch compared to the S10 Plus, featuring upgraded specs and additional cameras. This Ultra version can pack up to 16 gigs of RAM and offers a hopping 1 terabyte of storage. Its display is also more impressive at 14.6 inches, complete with a notch in the center when you're in landscape mode, plus slimmer bezels. It runs on a powerful 11,200 mAh battery, which is actually bigger than what you'd find in an iPad Pro. On the front, the S10 Ultra has an extra camera, both at 12 megapixel, with one being wide-angle and the other ultra-wide. The back has the same 13 megapixel main and 8 megapixel ultra-wide cameras as the Plus. Just like the Plus, the S10 Ultra is IP68 certified and features enhanced armor aluminum. It measures 208.6 by 326.4 by 5.4 millimeters, making it noticeably larger than the Plus variant. It's also a bit heavier, weighing in at 718 grams for the 5G version and 723 grams for the Wi-Fi model. Plus, it has the advantage of Wi-Fi 7 connectivity, which means faster and more responsive internet. While there are some differences, the S10 Plus and S10 Ultra share a lot of features and options. Their designs are pretty much identical, with curved edges and a flat back. They'll also be available in the same colors, Moonstone Gray and Platinum Silver. Both models allow for storage expansion with a microSD card, making it easy to add extra space without shelling out for a bigger drive. So, after those leaks revealing the design and specs of the Galaxy Tab S10 series, a fresh report from WinFuture has popped up with details on when Samsung plans to launch these tablets and what they might cost. The scoop says that Samsung will officially unveil the Galaxy Tab S10 series on September 26, with it hitting the European market soon after. Typically, Samsung rolls out its Galaxy Tab S series worldwide, so folks in the US can probably expect the same launch timing. As for the prices, the entry-level Galaxy Tab S10 Plus with Wi-Fi, 12 gigs of RAM, and 256 gigs of storage could kick off at around €1,119. If you want 5G, that price could rise to €1,269 for the same storage. The Galaxy Tab S10 Ultra's base model, which also has Wi-Fi, 12 gigs of RAM, and 256 gigs of storage, might go for about €1,339. And if you're looking for the top-tier version with 5G, 16 gigs of RAM, and a whopping 1 terabyte of storage, be ready to shell out around €1,909. The starting prices for these models in Europe seem to match what their predecessors cost, hinting that Samsung might keep similar pricing in the US. If that's the case, the Galaxy Tab S10 Plus could begin at $999, while the Tab S10 Ultra might start at $1,199 for the basic Wi-Fi model. Just keep in mind that since there's no base Galaxy Tab S10 this year, the price for a flagship Samsung tablet will naturally be higher than last year's $799 for the Galaxy Tab S9. Furthermore, the 3C certification for the Tab S10 Plus and S10 Ultra indicates support for 45 watts fast charging. The Tab S9 series featured S Pen compatibility, so it's likely that the new models will also support this accessory. At this stage, it's premature to have concrete rumors regarding the pricing of the upcoming Samsung tablets. However, we anticipate that the prices will remain comparable to those of the current Galaxy Tab S9 series. Ultimately, whether to wait for the S10 depends on your individual preferences. We recommend holding out for the Tab S10 series if you're seeking the pinnacle of what Samsung has to offer, or if you want to make a more informed choice by comparing the S9 series with its successor once it launches. On the other hand, if you need a flagship tablet right now, any model from the Tab S9 lineup will serve you well for the next 2 to 3 years. Additionally, you might find them at discounted prices, making them an even more attractive option. So, what are your expectations for the upcoming Galaxy Tab S10 lineup? Are you excited about that new AI button? Or is there something else you're hoping to see? We'd love to hear your thoughts, so drop a comment below. And if you want to stay updated on all things tech, be sure to check out our channel. Thanks for tuning in, and I'll catch you in the next one. Until then, take care.